guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Patrice J, and today I will be giving you all a tutorial on how to use the Silhouette Cameo and a heat press to make customized t-shirts for yourself or for a friend. Stick around to watch the video, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and share with a friend. So the first thing I like to do is add a text box. So you click here, you type out whatever you want to type out. So she wants the shirt to say Entourage, T-O-R-A-G-E. She also wants some arrows. These arrows came from Google Images. So I just Googled some free SVG arrows, and these are the ones that I came up with. I use this one, so I'm going to copy it from here so that I don't have to recreate the whole thing, and you can just paste it. And you can also drag any image in here, and the way you would, if you drag any JPEG or PNG image into Silhouette Studio, to make it where it's a cuttable file, you would do trace, which opens the trace window, select area. You drag a box around it, and then you basically want to highlight everything that is a solid fill in yellow. So you just play with the proportions until you get things highlighted as much as possible without it looking fuzzy. And then you select trace, and it gives you a duplicate outline. And here I just fill everything in red just because it's easier to work with that way. So I know I want both of these to be solid colors, so, and it really just helps me with the contrast. So then I need to find play with the fonts to find one that I like. You can scroll. I'm just tabbing down with my arrow key to find a scripty kind of font that I like. I think one that I like, it starts with an H, or maybe not. I have to play around with it. I think it's this one is the one that I was using, and it's Kunstler script. So you find one that you like, and that will fit in kind of with your idea. And then for the tirage part, I want something that's more block plain, a plain font, since the aunt part is so scripty. I like that one because the tirage part, all the letters are the same height and width, which will make it easy to, it'll be a good, so this is what I designed initially, like my initial design process. But I kind of like this one too, but there are, you know, thicker lettering, which will make it stand out a little bit better. So we're going to go with Copper Plate Gothic. And again, I'm just working through this so that you all can see my process. So then you kind of just line it up to where it fits aesthetically. And of course, all of these are going to be probably a little bit larger for the aunt, because we wanted to fill up the entire front of the shirt. So there's Tirage. Boom. And then dragging this out just a little bit because I'm also going to copy this, Control V. That was just a copy and paste on the keyboard, standard copy paste. Established 2018. And because this is going to sit on top of the arrow, it's going to be a different color. And then I want to shrink it down so that it fits right in there, because that's where it's going to go. So since I like this, all of it, I'll copy and then Control V. Control Z to undo. I'm going to group this. So now it's all one file, so it won't shift on me when I'm trying to do my copy and paste, because she wants one to say Aunt Taraj, she wants another to say Nephew Taraj, and then the third shirt will say Niece Taraj. Alright, so, and then you ungroup it so that I can change the wording, the lettering here. So Aunt now becomes Nephew. Cannot spell. And then I have to make this fit. So if you drag it from the corner, it keeps the proportions of the wording of whatever the word is. So we got nephew here. And then I would group it all again. Group. So that it doesn't get, nothing gets distorted when I'm making other changes inadvertently. So same thing here, N-E-I-C-E, nope, N-I-E-C-E, that sounds right. That looks right, and because niece is a much shorter word, I'm just going to stretch that out. Alright, so there's one other thing that I could do. Once you have your design the way that you want, group everything. I will have to take the established off so that I can cut it. Ungroup, take my established. I know I'll need to cut 3 of these, but since these will be in different colors, I need to see what colors I have. The actual shirts are dark gray. So ungroup this for now. So I'll cut these. These will be one color. To cut, you flip everything horizontally, because when you're doing heat transfer, when you're doing heat transfer vinyl, it cuts in a mirrored. The images are mirrored. Flip horizontally. And then I will need to change my cut settings. So everything that's highlighted in red is what will get cut. You see how I move that over and it turned red. So, but what I would do is I want everything to cut. So it's going to cut, this little box means that it's going to cut all like the little, the inside of the O's, the inside of the R's, all of that will be cut. And then I also need to say, this will be heat transfer vinyl, but it'll be smooth. So that changes the settings on that I'll need to use when I actually start cutting. So see, this is where it tells you what to set your blade on. So say if I was doing this on cardstock, I would use the number 3 setting. The speed will be 3, the thickness will be 33. But I'm using heat transfer smooth, so my settings are number 2, the speed is 8, and then the thickness, the pressure that is going to be applied when it cuts is 4. So I would just hit send to Silhouette. So I'm going to actually just do a part 2. Send to Silhouette, sends it to the actual Silhouette machine to cut. Okay, so just got off the phone, and my friend would like the aunt, the nephew, and the niece to be one color, and the Taraj to be a different color. So what I'm going to do, come on, undo, there we go. I'm going to group, if I could stop grabbing them incorrectly, group these 2, group these 2, I'm actually going to come out of the cut feature so that I can see more, so it's not shaded. So 1, 2. So these will be white, and then the niece, nephew, and aunt are going to be yellow, and then the shirts are like a charcoal gray. So that color scheme works. So I am going to have to move my computer out of the way because it's currently sitting directly in front of my Silhouette machine. And okay, so then I'm going to send to Silhouette, and then once I have my computer out of the way of the printing, I'll hit start. So I'm going to pause this. One part has finished cutting. I'm going to load my mat for the aunt, niece, and nephew. Let's see. Get the biggest sheet. As long as these 3 fit, so I'm going to just grab all 3 of these and move them off of the mat and move niece, nephew, aunt onto the mat, making sure that everything is within the borders. And I'm just checking my length because the sheet of heat transfer vinyl that I have is 15 inches. Goes right to 15 inches, so I have just enough to complete this. So I'm gonna hit send to Silhouette. It's already selected, so all I have to do is hit start. So I'll be back once this finished cutting. And actually this is the end of what I'll be doing inside of the programmatic software. Everything else will happen on my cutting table and with the heat press, so which I just turned on. So I'll catch you guys in the next part. Okay, so I've loaded my heat transfer vinyl shiny side down to my sticky 12 by 24 inch mat, and I am currently getting ready to press start on my screen, which will start the actual cutting. So you can see inside this little box just cuts, drops down, applies pressure, and cuts the vinyl through to the sheet, but not completely through it. And my Silhouette is super old. I have this one. Super old. And this is what it looks like on this side. It just has like a running kind of in progress bar. So once you have your, you can still hear my Silhouette machine going in the background, but once you have your heat transfer vinyl cut and off the mat, you can you see? Like if you look real close, you can see the grooves where it's been cut. So your job now is to pull off all the negative spaces out. And if your machine was on the correct settings, you should be able to pull out all the surrounding space without doing too much weeding. And I'm not sure where I got this little tool from. This little hook has it's a little hook. You just use it to kind of pull up your vinyl.
So you can see here that I've weeded this out, and now all the negative bits are out. So I just need to finish the remaining two, and I'll pop back on camera once this is done and I start the words that are more scripty, and I'll take a little bit more detail, and I can just kind of walk through one full one of weeding with you guys. And then in nephew, there's an E, so pull that out, pull that out. And if you get confused and can't remember which parts to pull up, refer back to your computer. So don't close out your Silhouette app until you've pulled up all your little bits, because sometimes it's pretty easy to forget what needs to come up, depending on, especially when it's the scripty stuff. You're not sure which bubble you should be pulling out. Okay. You definitely want to get all that stuff up. So now you can see that it says aunt, niece, and nephew. Let's do it this way. Aunt, nephew, niece. And that says Taraj. So I'm going to move you guys this way so you can see me when I press. I have my shirt ready to go. What I like to do first is take it. I've done enough of these that I don't have to measure. But the first thing I do is just press and hold it down for a few seconds, just to get rid of any moisture. And it warms up the t-shirt a lot. So the first thing I'm going to do is put down my aunt. Then I have a piece of Teflon that'll protect that. And I'm just going to press it. I'm not actually closing the machine. I'm just kind of holding it down, letting the heat get to it. So that's aunt. And then you can see when I pull it up, it stays, and it will get another pressing. And then Taraj just drops down beneath it. And you definitely, oops, I think I got a piece of vinyl. So it's important to check, because any vinyl that's on here that you don't want, you need to make sure it's gone. Otherwise, it will stick to your shirt, and once the stuff is down, it doesn't come up. Entourage. So just close it, and now I'm gonna lock it down. So the settings on this is 320 degrees, and it's for 20 seconds. Last thing I did was some vinyl, sparkle vinyl. All right, I have to put you guys down. All right. Okay, and I can take this up. And I have one shirt that is done. And I'll just repeat the process for the other two shirts. So this one says Entourage. I think it's really cute. So I just wanted to say thanks again for watching this video. If you would like more videos about the Silhouette Cameo, how to do heat transfer, more about heat pressing and creating t-shirts from scratch, let me know. I can make more videos like this for you. If you're just interested in buying, you have a machine but you don't want to do the work to get to the finished product, I have an Etsy shop called PJ Digital Creations, and you can purchase the designs. They're already fully formatted, cut, and all you have to do is download it and send it to your Silhouette Cameo, and it's ready to go for you. So check out my Etsy shop. And then again, thanks for watching this video. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have not liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And make sure you share it with a friend. Thanks. And see you guys on the next video. Bye.